Hey, what's up, guys? So pretty much, I got a Instagram message asking a question, and I started typing out like a huge long thing, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was sent this asking about how you know where to choose. See, there's a gradient coming up over here, and then there's this, and then I chose to show this and not like a bunch of this stuff, which I think I do end up like doing more of that stuff. But point being is they ask how do you know like where to go with that and what to do, like where this is coming from, and it's well, first off, I think the way gradients work in real life is most of the time they are subtle gradients. We don't even notice most of the time if it's a hard edge, we don't even notice most of the time it has like a little soft gradient on the other side and stuff, which gives it like a little bit of a 3D. Um, I mean, it's 3D, so like things look 3D in real life. So you know what I'm saying. Like there's tiny little gradients, and so anytime you're in a medium where you're forced to either not be able to make those gradients or for stylistic reasons you're not using those gradients, there's gonna be choices you have to make about like how to display that shape or whatever. And I think the best illustrates this is printmaking, and because it most of the time makes you make a decision. I mean, I get there's like obviously like mezzotint and stuff like, but I'm saying like called it like relief printmaking makes you make a decision on like this is white, this is black. Tom Huck's another like, let me see, there's it's forming a gradient overall, but it's not really a gradient, and this is even way more complex. But my point is that you have to make a decision of how you're going to display that gradient, just with anything like certain mediums innately or whatever. So pretty much, I'm gonna try to take this gradient and just show the different ways, the two different ways that I kind of like simplify that, and then that will at least hopefully give y'all a framework for like the thought process behind it or whatever. So pretty much, if I just have a solid color, whatever, this, and I want to shade something that looks like this. So this is my photo, and these are all on top, like blah blah blah. But this just makes it easier to look at. I guess it wouldn't be like that. I could do this. Whoops. Why is it? There. Could do this. Actually, let's do. So pretty much you can break the gradient down into like different steps, obviously, and you can. I do this like a lot with hair, and I think a lot of people do it with hair. But like you can, there's obviously an amount of the spectrum you can show, so you can simplify it, blah blah blah. And then at a certain point, you just get where, like let's go here. Say you just had one piece, like you know what I'm saying, you couldn't stack things up, or because of color limitation, like on silkscreen or something, you had to make one choice. This goes more towards the example he showed, where it's like there wasn't, like you know what I'm saying, I wasn't separating the gradient, I was kind of just making an assumption of what's there. But like if you put, for instance, um, this like in the exact same spot as this, the balance is completely different from this. Because really, when you're like the color of the overall balance is what you're trying to mimic in these two. So really, it wouldn't even kind of be here. You know what I'm saying? Like it may not line up at the exact same spot since you're using a solid color and it's a little darker. It may be like back here. See what I'm saying? Like it may, like if you condensed all the quote unquote like black pixels in this section and pushed them to one side or something, you know what I'm saying? Like it almost is like, I know that didn't like explain it thoroughly. Like I'm just rambling, but this is the best way I can show it. Like there's these two options, and you have to make a decision here of how it's going to be overall balanced versus the gradient. Like in printmaking, like there's like you know what I'm saying? Gosh, I know none of that made sense, but that's pretty much me. Just all I'm pretty much trying to say is that you have like you have to make an option, and then some. I know most of that didn't make sense, or it was just me rambling. But I think the point is there's like options. You can either like try to deconstruct the gradient or try to deconstruct the gradient all the way to like just one color, and then you're having to match balance. Hopefully that helped a little bit. Possibly not. I hope I answered that one person's question. I would shout him out, but I didn't ask before. So, uh, thank you for asking a question. Thanks everyone for watching the video. Don't forget to not like and not subscribe, unfollow, and do all those things. And stay safe.